Hello, everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today, we are talking about the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah. The Queen Elizabeth?
So it's
Queen of England.
Queen of England.
Yeah. Elizabeth.
The second. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, why would you even talk about her? But you dive in.
Dude, she's an interesting lady, man.
Everyone will want to be Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
By the time we're done.
I mean, I don't want to be a 95-year-old lady. But
or you would want to have or live her life.
That I'd be down.
That?
I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that.
So much cool stuff that I was unaware of. I mean, I remember you mentioned it during a show.
Yeah.
And, dong!
Yeah, so I stumbled across something. I don't know. I was reading something or I watched something, and somebody mentioned, some weird fact about, the Queen of England, that she owned, more land than, any other person, ever. She... No, for real. I couldn't find the fact when I was checking, but, she owns, 20% of the earth or something like that. Or
yeah.
her crown does. You know what I mean? Her position
crazy.
Technically owns.
Yeah.
Canada and mad countries and 16 different countries or whatever are technically officially owned by the Queen of England. So I was and then we mentioned on the show the other day, and I was like, dude, let's do a show on crazy facts about the Queen of England. Because I didn't know any of these.
No.
None of them. I thought she was just some old bitch who was...
That was loaded.
Yeah.
That's all I knew.
Right.
Now...
Right.
I kind of look at her a little different.
Definitely different.
And I'm like, man.
Definitely different.
It would have been... But yeah. So she's... Oh, man. She's cool. So, we know that she probably listens to some music.
Yep.
I don't know what kind of music. But, do you think that she listens to this music? Let me show you.
I'm going to 100% say no.
Check this out.
Yo, so I've watched this now a couple of times, right? This chick scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Not even. She's scary.
Oh, yeah. And
I could imagine myself being killed by her, in a fit of rage. You know what I mean?
But also on the flip side, she could be the nicest woman ever.
Probably not.
No?
No, probably not. I mean, can you see her going to a soccer game? No, I can't.
So you don't think the Queen listens to
no,
that?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, man.
No.
So yeah, I found that sweet gem TikTok fishing the other day.
That chick gives me anxiety, bro. It gives me anxiety watching that.
She is nuts. But we're going to get in to this, and I'm going to start it off. So she served in World War II.
Yeah.
So not only, she is what she is, but I thought she was born into it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Kind of just here.
She was, but a lot of the royal family has served in the military.
And that's one of their things that they have to do, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, she joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service in 1945, where she trained to be a mechanic.
Yep. In turn, actually, Queen Elizabeth remains the only female royal family member to have entered the armed forces, and is currently the only living head of state who officially served in World War II.
How cool is that?
I know. At first, they weren't going to let her join, because she was a little too young when the war officially broke out. Mm-hmm. So they wouldn't let her serve. Because she was born in 1926, so in 1940 when the war started, or 1939 when the war started, she was, early 40s. She was, 16 years old. So when she was 18, finally they let her serve.
And it's crazy too, because she, if she wanted to, at any given time, she could fix a car. You know what I mean? If she
probably
wanted
not
to.
anymore.
No, not anymore.
One of today's cars.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's how my dad is. My dad's an old school mechanic.
Right.
and he's,
you give him a 67 Chevelle.
He's in love.
Done.
Yeah.
Right.
He can fix it.
You give him a 2019 Corolla.
Oh, he hates it.
Done.
The new car that they got, it's just all, it's a 2021 something. Yeah. He's just like, well, I can't really do much to this. And so, yeah. So, for her, I'm just saying back in her day, if she wanted to, she could have,
Yeah, but she's...
Doesn't have
mechanic in the country.
I know!
Just fix it for her.
So, it's cool that she did serve in the World War II.
That is pretty cool.
Which my grandfather did. Did yours?
No. My grandfather missed it. He was too young. He was almost the same age as... He was 2 years younger than the Queen, so he missed it by like a couple of years. But his older brothers... 4 of his older brothers all served in World War II. Yeah. And then my grandfather was in Korea.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I remember you saying he was in one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. So, the Queen owns, like, everything. Right?
This she does.
She owns like, everything.
Yeah.
But, like, weird shit. Like, not, like, stuff that you'd think. Right? She owns weird shit. For instance, she owns half of the UK's shoreline.
Wow.
Half.
That's
half. The whole thing's an island, for one.
Right. I was going to say.
So, half of the shoreline, technically, she owns.
Wow.
Half.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that you can own that much, that big section of shoreline.
I love it. So, just knowing, just owning that much.
Yeah.
And so when you own something like that, does it go outward? You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Like if you buy land?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You never know, though. She might.
She's like, I own.
She might own an ocean. You know what I mean? This is my ocean.
That ocean?
Hey, get out of the water.
It's mine.
I want to see your name on it. Look deeper, bitch.
Oh, shit. So, she, the Queen, she's been around for a while.
Yeah.
She's only come to the United States 5 times.
Well, she still might be bitter that, they won.
This is true. This is true. So she's made it 5 official state visits to the U.S. during her reign in 1957, 76, 83, 91, and 2007.
All right. So like every 20 years she comes here.
Yeah. And so it's funny, I was saying to you before, when she comes here, she's not really that important.
Right.
She's just like, oh...
She's probably a little sour about it, too. She probably gets off the plane and looks around and is like, damn, this should all be mine.
Right.
My family fucked up.
Could you imagine if history was just different? You know what I mean? Yeah. Going back on that.
Yeah. Her family were the rulers of England.
Yeah.
When we declared our independence in the 1700s. So technically, we are the children of the people that beat her family.
Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was deep.
Yeah. It hits different like that, though. You know what I mean? Like,
I was just like,
her great grandparents were the king and queen of England when the U.S. was formed, and when they sent British troops over here to try and beat the colonies, dude.
So no wonder she never comes.
Right. She hates us, dude.
She's like, fuck you guys.
Right. Yeah, you guys are dicks. She's still sour about that. We won over 200 years ago, bitch.
Don't be sour. I'm important over here, not over there.
Right.
Because, honestly, if she was to, walk by me, without all her bodyguards or whatever, just a normal, I would never even recognize her. Mm-hmm. I would just be like...
I feel like a lot of people wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, if you see her out at place.
Right.
So it was funny. I read this story. She was in Scotland, and there was I can't remember if it was a French or American tourist. It was a couple that walked by and said hello to her and just had a quick little conversation with her. And they said to her, have you ever met the Queen?
Oh.
And she goes, no, and then points at her bodyguard and goes, but he has.
That's kind of cool.
Dude, I thought that shit was so funny, bro. Like, I guess, you get that weird stereotype of, like, a queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, like, they're not, like, that they don't, like, have a sense of humor, like... But that's funny as shit.
Hell yeah.
Dude. No,
and
but he has.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And he's probably just some mammoth,
right.
bodyguard. But in all, she is labeled the queen, but I'm sure she's more normal than, you know. But if you're born with just so much money, you're going to act a different way, regardless of,
Yeah.
I wonder, man, that would be so cool. Just to... Because I know I wouldn't be acting the way I act.
No.
If I was born into just wealth.
Yeah. And royalty.
And royalty.
Literally.
I couldn't even imagine how I would act right now. I know. Growing up, just being like, oh, I have a brand new car every year when, it's fucked up.
So... In terms of, I said she owned half of the UK shoreline. She also owns all the dolphins in the UK.
See what I'm saying?
Legally, she owns all of the dolphins in British water.
Oh my god.
The dolphins.
I mean, it would be cool to own a dolphin.
Right.
A dolphin.
A dolphin.
Even if,
all the dolphins. Right. All of them. If you go to England and you're on a boat in British water and you see a dolphin, that's the Queen's.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I want to know how that got written up. Like back... Yeah, I mean, that must have happened like 1,000 years ago or something. You know what I mean? Like, that happened a long, long time ago. Whenever that was written up, that was the thing. I would like to see the piece of paper that's on, though. And read it with a straight face, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, here, can you sign this document of you owning... every dolphin?
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
You want me to initial here, too? And date, or are we good with just a signature?
Man.
Okay, got it. All right, cool. I own all the dolphins now.
That's crazy.
Sweet.
I've seen one dolphin up close. Have you?
In the wild?
So I was down in Florida, and it came up like a...
Yeah, I saw one when I was in... Where the hell was I? It must have been in Florida when I was in Jacksonville forever ago. I saw one like in the ocean.
Yeah.
But I've seen a bunch at like
aquatic centers and shit like that.
Yeah. I saw a couple in Vegas doing tricks and shit.
Vegas.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Damn. Speaking of animals, so if you're the queen, she just receives exotic animals as gifts
from other countries.
So, I mean, we normally give gifts, small, little, whatever it is. She gets exotic animals as gifts.
I think I read that she was gifted a pair of sloths.
A pair of sloths.
Can you imagine being like a king?
Yeah.
Right? And just another king comes to your crib and is like, I brought you a tiger, bruh. I brought you a pair of sloths.
Right. What the hell? Should I start my own zoo?
Right.
That's what she's...
Yeah, no, she keeps them all at the Zoo of London.
Yeah.
Which is like one of the coolest zoos in the world.
I would love to go.
But apparently half the animals are hers, though.
They're all gifts.
Right.
So, the queen receives many gifts, as some of the craziest include... She receives everything including horses, cows, elephants, kangaroos, swans, crocodiles, sloths, and jaguars.
I would love to have a jaguar.
That would be sweet.
Fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
That'd be awesome.
So, yeah, and she often donates the animals to the London Zoo.
Yeah.
That zoo must be
pimpin'.
Nuts.
Pimpin'.
Yeah. You go there and you're seeing, the best kangaroos, the best elephants, not just...
Yep. It's nuts.
The ones we see at the old Seneca.
Yep. So, officially, in England, she owns 6 royal residences. Right? 6.
Okay.
She has 6 royal residences in the UK. As well as a private ATM.
Just A private ATM?
Check this out.
Yeah.
If the need for cash arose, which, I mean, when's she going to need a 20? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she going to need it for?
I don't know.
Literally. She owns everything. So, but if the need for cash arose, there is a private money machine in the basement of Buckingham Palace, courtesy of Coates Bank, that's specifically for members of the royal family.
So you can just go there.
You could just go there and just get some cash.
Wow.
Just get some cash.
That's amazing.
For the royal family. Provided to them courtesy of this bank.
Of the bank. How do we get a deal like that?
Fuck the Jaguars and fuck the Sloths and fuck all that shit. This bank rolls up to me and is like, here, I brought you an ATM full of money and we'll fill it when it's empty.
So you're saying I can
Would you like to be knighted now or later? Your choice. You can also bring a friend.
Oh my God. That's amazing. That I did not know. So how... So yes, you own everything, and yes, you don't really need money, but how much goes...
They just give it to you.
How much goes into an ATM? So you're just like, there's just got to be a empty the ATM button.
Right. I mean? Enter amount. All. A, 100. B, 200. 3. You know what I mean? D, all the above.
Yeah. It just keeps coming out.
Yeah. And then they just roll up in an armored car, fill that bitch back up.
Oh, we got an alarm that your ATM was empty?
Oh, we'll be along to fill it up shortly.
We'll be there in an hour. Yeah. Oh, man, that's cool.
I would just be playing in money.
So much money.
Just free money.
I always... sometimes when I go to the ATM, you know on the movies how you see... You hit the button and sometimes it malfunctions. Yeah. I'm always in my head, like, I'm like, man, maybe this is the day.
Every single time I take money out of the ATM, I think that too.
I'm just like...
But I also count it every time I get money out of the ATM because I feel like I'm just as likely to get screwed than I am to get, like, a freebie.
I am the same way.
Yeah. One of these days, I'm going to get a free hundo.
Wouldn't that be cool? Great. Just like, zin, 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 zin. You're like, oh my God, it happened. Now, what do? You just...
Well, I keep it. If it's more than the balance of my account, then I'm going to keep it.
You just start...
Right. I'll just be standing there like this.
Just be like, I don't know. What the hell's happening?
I'll be right there. It's taking a long time to process.
That's a great fact. I like that one.
Yeah, super cool.
Wow. So also, people still write letters, you know? So she receives around 70,000 letters a year.
That's unbelievable.
Written letters that, you know, I guess there's like this one room or house or whatever that these letters take up. And she keeps them because she randomly will read some, but not 70,000.
Can you imagine the asshole that's in charge of all that mail?
I mean, he probably wants to burn it all, right?
Oh my God.
He's like, all right.
I'd be like, just give me the code to the ATM.
Yeah.
I got you. Your Majesty.
So she receives 200 to 300 letters a day.
That's unbelievable.
Man, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
Should we write her a letter?
No, she's never going to read it. No, she'll be dead by the time she gets to it.
Man, you're right.
I mean, we could.
It would have to be... It would just have to be the coolest. It would have to, you know...
Mm-hmm.
It'll never happen. It'd be cool to do it.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen.
Be like, can you read this online and to let us know that you did this? And what's the ATM code?
Right, and what's the ATM? That would be in my letter. May I please have the ATM code?
And that's it. And just fold it up with a big smiley face and money.
Yep.
That's our letter. I like it.
So, aside from owning her own private ATM, the Queen of England also owns the Tower of London.
Oh, she owns that?
Big Ben.
Wow.
With the clock?
Yeah.
She owns it. It's hers. It's her tower.
I mean, yeah, of course.
She owns Buckingham Palace, too, which is one of her 6 residences. But yeah, she owns the Tower of London, Big Ben.
That's
It's
amazing.
like, excuse me, do you have the time?
Yeah, check this out.
I have a small clock near my palace.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Man, this girl is amazing.
It's crazy.
I still can't get over that ATM.
I know.
That was the greatest.
I want it.
That's the greatest thing I'm taking
it.
away from this.
Oh, you wait till my next one.
Heard all those goddamn dolphins too. Wow. All right, back on track here. So, each night, I had to put this in here. Each night before she goes to bed, she has one drink of champagne.
No shot. Every night?
Yep.
She has one drink.
Of champagne.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can tag her on she has an Instagram.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her very first Instagram post was in 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll tag her on that.
Dude.
I'm going to clip that.
Queen Elizabeth.
Tag her.
We love you.
One drink.
I'm sorry for all the profanity.
Yeah, well, we're just amazed.
Yeah, but now I feel bad.
I don't. She needs to give us the code to the ATM.
Yeah, but I yelled earlier. We won.
Oh, well.
Don't watch this part.
She's just going to get a clip.
Right. I'm going to get assassinated.
But yeah, one drink of champagne each night.
I hope she doesn't send me one of her Jaguars.
She'll be like...
She'll be like, oh, I got something for you.
You live in Rochester?
You rude douchebag.
Where's Rochester again?
Look, I knew the original Nathaniel Rochester.
Yeah. Oh, over there down by the Genesee River? Okay, I know where that is.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to put that in there.
That's pretty cool. All right. So not only does she own her own ATM machine and dolphins and swans and all this other shit,
Golly.
she also owns over 150,000 works of art.
Oh my God.
From Rembrandt to Raphael.
Come on.
Yeah. All the best Renaissance artists.
That's another fact I didn't know.
Dude, Da Vinci, Michelangelo, dude, all of them. All of the big ones.
She owns all of them.
All of them.
Man, you know, that really... How many did you say?
Over 150,000 total.
Okay, so we did a little show on art, the art theft, and I think they stole maybe 2 or 3 of the big ones.
Yeah,
and
they stole 11.
11,
That
that's
was
right.
11, yeah.
So 11 of them, I think, what equaled out to
Oh my God, it was $400 million or something like that. It was insane.
So
150,000 works of art.
I mean, is that where all our net worth is from? Are these paintings?
I don't know, dude. How much is half the shoreline of the UK worth? How much are all those dolphins worth? You know what I mean? It's an astronomical amount.
Oh
that
my
this lady is
Lord.
worth. It's crazy. It's crazy.
So, just art in general, just an original, say Rembrandt, right, or whatever. I mean, one of those are
$20 million, $30 million. Some of them are priceless. You can't even. Some of them are priceless. They're just.
Man.
Yeah. Nuts.
That's why this is shocking.
Yeah.
150,000.
150,000. I don't think I've seen 150,000 pieces of art in my whole life.
No. Never.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That was a great one, too.
Yeah.
And she's got all the big dogs.
All of the big dogs.
She doesn't have some...
I have a Da Vinci. And she'd be like, well, I have
16,000.
Right.
Oh, man. That was a great one.
Yeah. And it's not just paintings either. It's sculptures and all kinds of shit from all of these.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So she just got...
Yeah. All of it.
She is
all
art.
of it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She probably donates that shit to art museum. Well, not really, but...
Yeah. It's all her shit. She donates to different museums. All over the place.
Man.
It's nuts. Yeah, it's one of the largest single collections in the entire world.
I can't get over that.
Yeah.
My mind is blown right now over some of this shit that
I know.
Okay. Well, she's still pimping. She doesn't need a driver's license, a license plate, or a passport. She can A, go anywhere she wants in the world.
It's crazy.
B doesn't need a driver's license to do anything.
Yeah, she's the only person in the UK that's allowed to drive without a license.
Yeah. So she's...
Although she probably hasn't driven herself anywhere in 40
not.
years.
Probably not, but I mean...
I would, just to go out for a drive, dude.
Yeah, well, she does, actually. Well, she used to. So she used to go... she used to have this one car. I forgot what it was. It was like her favorite car. Mm-hmm. And she used to take it, I think, once a month or maybe once a year. Back in the day, she would go for a 3-hour joyride wherever she wanted.
Nice.
Just to do it.
Yeah. Well, they're probably all her roads, so...
Her roads, her shorelines, her... I mean...
Can you clear my beach today? Which one? All of them.
Yeah. I'm just going to drive down...
See, that's half the country. And?
I'm going on...
I want to go look at all my dolphins. Yeah. Back up a sloth, too. I want to take one with me.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. All right. So the works of art blew your mind, right?
Yes, it did.
I'm going to blow it even more. God. The Queen owns the world's largest clear-cut diamond.
How big is this bastard?
Weighing in at 530.2 carats.
Holy fuck, dude. Like, how big is that?
Dude, the ring that I bought Jackie is like that.
Yeah.
And it's 1.5 carats.
And you said this one was what?
530. Yeah.
That thing. Yeah. I mean, what doesn't she have?
Yeah. How big is a 530 carat?
Now, how much is that worth? I mean, come on! She's got so much money and all this crazy shit. So it's just the. Do you know how big it is?
No, that's what I'm trying to look at. It's just like an actual size.
Yeah, but the clarity is just unreal.
Yeah. Yeah, it's clear cut.
Oh my God. I mean, she literally has everything. Mm-hmm. She's amazing. I bet you guys didn't know about any of these.
Okay, so a 100 carat diamond is worth $22 million.
Jesus.
So that diamond is worth $140 million.
Just chilling.
$125 million.
Oh my God.
That's... For one fucking rock!
Now, I wonder how she got a hold of this. Is it just because she's the queen and they were like, here, have this? Or did she seek it out? You know what I'm saying? Or
somebody probably gave it to her.
I can guarantee you're right. They were like, oh, you have everything but this. Have the most clear-cut diamond in the world.
That's crazy.
Wow. Yep. She is an amazing woman.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. So it's called the Cullinan diamond. Mm-hmm. It's worth $400 million.
$400 million.
$400 million. It's worth $400 million.
Man.
It was so large that even after being cut into the famous 530 carat Star of Africa diamond, there was enough left over for several more valuable stones.
Oh, so there's a couple more little
chunks
chips
left.
Wow. Yeah. $400 million. I mean, they're just rolling in dough over there. Literally. Oh my God, is that it?
That's it, dude. It's like the size. It's like the size of a cola can.
Damn. Fuck. That was sick.
Look at that, dude. Look at how big that is.
I mean, come on. The clearest cut diamond.
Dude, it's this big.
Yeah.
No shit. It's this big.
400 million. Wonder where she has that. Just, in
under
a
her
safe
pillow.
Right. She doesn't care.
No. She give a shit.
Oh, this girl's amazing. So
unbelievable.
So when she gets, when she goes to bed, she has her one drink.
And her one diamond.
One diamond. She wakes up every morning to a bagpiper.
So she definitely doesn't listen to that metal chick. This bitch is waking up with a bagpipe.
Oh shit! But yes, every morning, and so there was a little thing on the bagpipe. The guy that's doing it has been doing it for like I don't want to oversay it, but it's been like 40 plus years. This guy's
some little old man's got to get up every morning. What if he's late?
Every morning.
He's probably never late.
No.
Probably never late.
And he probably gets access to that ATM, and then when he's late,
go get yourself a tip.
You woke me up this morning.
Pay yourself today.
Go downstairs. Darling. It's all right. Empty all.
Is it broken? Nope.
So, from what I can gather, he is the most richest bagpiper.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
Oh yeah. He probably lives in the palace somewhere.
Easily. He's got a so we wake up to
right. She's over here. It's probably some song.
Bagpipes. So yeah,
it's crazy. All right, so for my final fact about the Queen of England, she holds 4 Guinness World Records.
I mean, of course.
Now we've done a show on world records.
Yes, we have.
Couple actually, and she's in there. She
How
is
did we
the.
Miss her?
I don't know. You probably just thought she was some old bag.
Yeah, she ain't
not
got
cool
shit.
at all. All right, so she holds the world record for longest reigning queen.
Okay.
Currently at 72 years.
Man.
Yeah. She holds the record for the oldest reigning monarch ever, so male or female.
Okay.
She's 95 years old.
Wow.
Currently. She is also the world's wealthiest queen. Shocker.
Well,
Shocker. She's got one rock that's worth $400 million.
I think after this show, literally, she has to be the richest human.
Dude, she makes Jeff Bezos look like a little bitch.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I mean...
yeah. And then finally, she appears on the currency of more sovereign countries than any other person. She's on the money of like 14 different countries.
Oh, I love that. Man. She's amazing.
Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts, dude.
That was that's amazing.
Yeah. I think the art still has you as the craziest.
Dude, I can't get over that.
Yeah.
And we dabbled into the art thing a little bit, but nothing like that. I mean, to own all... I mean, listen. If she's not the wealthiest human being on Earth, I mean...
Dude, check this out.
There's more?
Yeah. So this is the thing I was telling you about the land, right? Remember earlier I was saying that she owns, like, mad land?
Yeah.
Queen Elizabeth owns 6.6 billion acres. 6.6... You can Google this. This is real life. She owns 6.6 billion acres. Elizabeth II is far and away the world's largest landowner.
Oh my
with
God.
The closest runner-up being King Abdullah,
of course,
holding control over a mere 570 million acres. And she's at 6.6 billion. Or about 12% of the lands owned by Her Majesty. So he owns 12% of what she does. That's how far away the next closest landowner is.
How many acres is the U.S.? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Either way, 6.6 billion acres.
How many acres is the USA?
So when someone buys a house, they're like, oh.
The U.S. let's see. Today, the federal government owns and manages roughly 640 million acres of land.
So she still trumps that.
Yeah.
Man.
Or roughly 28% of the 2.27 billion total land acres. Yeah. So 640 million acres.
Wow.
Yeah, so she owns 6.6
billion.
So roughly 12 times the size of this country is what she owns.
Now what if she Now what if she was just like, all right, my time is here. It's coming up. She's like, I want to purchase the United States of America.
She's like, okay.
And I will pay the debt that you guys are in. Do you think they would accept it? Like if they're just like, oh wow.
No. Maybe. I would. I'd sell the shit out of it if I was the president. And she was like, I'll buy your country for, $1 trillion. I'll be like, okay, cool.
Oh my God.
Here you go.
This show blew my mind.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was good. Whew. Good idea. Good show. You got any more?
No, that was it for me.
Man. So that was our one drink for the show.
That's right.
Man, that was a good one.
That was crazy. It's crazy. And there's more, too. There's more shit that we just couldn't even cover in the show. So, we definitely urge you to go ahead and check out more interesting facts about the queens. And if you do find some that we didn't mention on the show that you think are pretty cool, be sure to leave it in the comments down below.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And comment down below what blew your mind the most out of this.
What was the craziest thing that the facts about the queen?
I mean, mine, it's either that ATM.
Dude, that ATM.
That's what.
That ATM was just, you made it when a bank just gives you an ATM.
I'm never, ever in my life from here on out going to ever forget that.
No.
It's one of those facts that will be stuck in my head.
Yep. Well, you'll see her on the news at some point about something. You'd be like, oh, hey, dude, did you know she owns her own ATM?
That's going to be my go-to line ever. And even when she does pass away, I'm going to be like, hey, did you know?
Who did that code get passed down to, though? I'm going to write a letter.
Oh, we have to.
We have to write a letter.
So
we're tagging her on Instagram.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
That is my...
Yeah, we'll get put on a watch list real quick. If you're a security watching this for the Queen of England,
oh my God,
we're not scary.
No.
Or weird. Just let her watch the show.
Just having fun.
It'd be so cool.
She'll like it.
Oh, it'd be so cool.
She will love it.
It'd be so cool.
We're praising her. We love. I mean, shit.
Right. I think she's one of the most Hey, you know what? Dos Equis guys might have to watch out.
I mean...
because we might have a new world's most interesting woman.
This is her.
She's gotta be, dude. She's gotta be. God, she's gotta be.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, don't forget you can check out our history shows every Monday. These full-length shows every Wednesday, both on our Facebook and YouTube page at One Drink Podcast. Don't forget, leave a comment down below.
Yes.
Subscribe.
Always.
And share it.
Please. Just with one friend.
With one friend.
That's all we
Especially if you're friends with the Queen of England.
Oh, yeah.
Share it with her. Send her a text.
And thank you.
Did she get texts? That's cool. Well, anyways, Your Majesty, it's been a pleasure. I hope you were watching. And we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
Cheers.